home's in your hands, you build it. You build it's the place to go to build your home with people who know. Outstanding service, remodeling too. Your home's in your hands, you build it. Plumbers to roofers and cabinets too. We find the best people and value for you. Hammer all day or hire a crew. It's up to you. Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Hi, Bob Braudrick with UBuildIt and You Remodel It. We are so excited to have you with us here today, and I hope you stay and enjoy the entire show. We are truly trying to shake up our format some. We got tired of running the infomercials, and we decided to try to do a monthly show to try to introduce you to some of our vendors, some of our lenders, some of our clients, look at a few projects in a little bit of depth. Over time, we hope to get to where we're able to even show you some jobs from beginning through the process all the way to the end, talking here and there where we can with the clients as we go through. We're going to make sure and focus on remodel projects. And yes, remodel projects are going to vary everywhere from a small, just an update, all the way to dang near a tear down and a rebuild. As you watch and you see these shows, if you see a job and you think, oh, they only do really large homes, or oh, they only do big remodels, or oh, they only do small homes, only small remodels, please remember this is just a microcosm in 30 minutes to try to give you a feel who we are. For more information, go to UBuildIt.com at any time and look at the photo galleries, research the info, anything you can, want, or need to know. Our job in this show, simply put, is to help explain why UBuildIt is able to do what we do. The most common cause I run into, the most common issue with the other franchisees around the nation is one of the great struggles they have, and I don't mean this silly, I mean it absolutely true, is advertising UBuildIt can be hard because it's too good to be true. We are literally telling people that we're going to save you somewhere between 15 and 20%. And that might not sound like much when you're buying groceries. 15 to 20% on a home is hundreds of thousands of dollars. Our average client saves more building their dream house than they make in a year. It's incredible what we can achieve. So they say we're literally going to save them 15 to 20%. We're literally going to build them a higher quality home, and I hope to be able to explain how and why in a little bit. And they're going to have a better time doing so. So higher quality home, more enjoyable experience, ridiculously less money. It's a bit of a full trifecta and too good to be true, and yet it is. And we have the 1,000 clients to prove it in the state of Oklahoma alone. We have over 14,000 clients nationwide to back up what we say. But I know the concept can be hard to get because it's how. How do you do a better home? How do you do a better experience? How do you do a lower cost and make all of this come together? And what we're hoping to show you is just a hint into how that works. Now, I know ultimately, and I'm skipping to the end here for a moment, it's about you and your job and your home. The fact that we've done it 14,432 times before might not make it true for you. From that end, as you have questions, visit UBuildIt.com, call us at 405-715-9000, and schedule a time. Come in, meet with one of our planning consultants. It is a free meeting. There is no pressure. That is not how we work or go. This is a long relationship and we handle it accordingly. But come and find out how it works as relates to you and to your project. Where is your pricing going to fall? How is your structure going to go? Does it meet your time schedule? And I guarantee you, our whole job is to help you make the best decisions you can. Today's show is going to be meeting one of our main vendors and suppliers. They do cabinets and kitchens as well as flooring, and they will be coming up in the middle segment. At the end segment, we're going to be meeting with our head of construction, Ron Brown, and reviewing a couple of UBuildIt projects that completed recently, the lands on a new home and a large remodel or a medium-sized remodel job. And very next, right after this commercial break, we're going to meet Doug Ogburn of First United Bank, one of our best largest and longest tenured lenders because most people always have questions about how the lending and how that works. Hopefully Doug will be able to answer some of those questions for you. So come back, and I thank you for spending your time with us. Why UBuildIt?
Thank you, UBuildIt. You saved us over $30,000.
UBuildIt got us in the exact home we wanted with the quality we needed at the price we could afford. We love UBuildIt for obvious reasons.
UBuildIt.com. UBuildIt, whether you want to save money or it's that you want to know what is actually being built, or maybe you prefer true control of your build and your money. Regardless, I truly believe that UBuildIt is right for you. Please visit UBuildIt.com. We are back with Doug Ogburn from First United Bank. And Doug, I know you haven't been with us since year one, but I think you've been with us since year two. That's over 9 years that y'all been doing UBuildIt loans. Last check, it was a little over 200 of our clients' homes y'all have done the financing for to build their home. Tell us, what's one of the things that has made UBuildIt jobs so successful and working with First United Bank for the lending?
Well, that's really easy. First of all, when we've done that many loans and have that big of a track record, it's real easy for us to want to continue to do loans with UBuildIt because of the cost that you guys save the customer. The value that we get from the appraisals makes it very safe from a banking standpoint to do these type of loans. And if they weren't, we wouldn't continue to do them. So we look forward to working with the customers on doing loans for UBuildIt.
Now, one of the pluses that I know there are people that are going to wonder about is First United not only handles the construction loan, which of course you have to have to build, but takes out and handles the mortgage as well. Discuss that just a little bit so people understand the flow of that and the value of keeping it all in one lending location.
Absolutely. You want to have a place where you can go from one loan right to the other for a couple reasons. One is because when we go from your construction to the perm, we're going to save about $1,000 minimum versus a person doing a construction loan at one bank or company and doing a final loan at the other. The other thing is we're going to use the same appraisal, so you don't have to go through another appraisal process. We use a lot of your same documents, so it's a real easy transition going from the construction loan to the permanent financing.
And I know for many clients, one of the biggest values they've had is, while as a rule, you're shopping to get the client the absolute best rate, First United will in-house the mortgage when that is the greatest benefit to the client and being able to make a clean transition straight from one to the other. So if anyone that's ever insecure or wishes those old days of one-time close, what Doug offers you at First United is even better than those situations. Now, for those that are concerned about interest rates and PMI and such, what are some of the values you have on the UBuildIt jobs in that area to help them know they're getting the best rate and the lowest monthly payment possible?
Well, first of all, we will have the most competitive rates of any bank out there. We don't get beat on that. We're going to be very competitive. Secondly, on our costs, we're going to be less than anybody, at least $1,000 less. Thirdly, we're not going to sell our customers loans. We're going to keep them. And when we keep your loan, it lets us real easily refinance them at no cost every time rates drop. That's something that we do that not any other lenders actively do. You know, one of the greatest things is because of the value that your customers get, they often find themselves below 80% and they don't even have PMI. So that makes they're going to get the best rate, the best value, the best everything they can in a mortgage situation.
Average client, for those of you that are payment buyers, the value of that is for the exact same monthly payment, you can build 4 or 5% more home because it's thousands of dollars more home for the same payment because it's going towards your house and not some crazy insurance company. I would love to keep going because I love the information. I know how much this matters, but for clients that want to be able to talk to you beforehand or even just go online and apply, since we're running out of time briefly, how would people reach you?
Well, they can reach me always on my mobile, 24/7. Whenever you're thinking about building or planning or budgeting or you have questions in that, they can reach me anytime at 405-819-1166, or they can go directly online to do an application at dogburn.fubmortgage.com, and I'll get back with them and review that with them right away.
So you can call that number or you can email Doug at dogburn@fubmortgage.com and he will get back with you with what you need and the application. Doug, thank you so much and we appreciate you greatly.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome. Celebrating over 27 years of business and almost 1,000 UBuildIt projects in Oklahoma alone, UBuildIt can help you build or remodel in 2016. That's the letter U, UBuildIt.com.
My name's Chris Wolfert. This is my wife, Julie.
I can design my own house and I can have everything I want. I just need someone to walk me through the process.
Once I knew the process, here's what you need to do first, second, third, it was easy.
It was incredible.
Visit UBuildIt.com. Hi, Bob Braudrick. We always like to have a segment where we talk to one of our vendors and suppliers, and I am here with the owner of Complete Interiors. Tell us a little bit about what Complete Interiors is and what you do and how you work with the clients.
Well, Complete Interiors is kind of like a one-stop shop for remodeling. We offer cabinetry, flooring, window coverings, and hardware. We're just kind of a one-stop shop.
So do you only do remodels?
No, we do new construction as well.
Yes, you do a large number of ours.
Absolutely.
Now, one of the neat things I know you offer that is a free service for our clients that are working with you is you do a lot of design work. I mean, you will sit down with the clients and design their kitchen and their bathrooms and everything for free, including how to tie in their flooring and even at times color options.
Exactly. That's one of my favorite parts. I love to sit down with customers and help them design their perfect kitchen, their dream kitchen, and we can help them with color choice, cabinetry choice, as well as stains.
Yes. So one of the beauties is they actually have space so close to us that a large number of our clients go over early in the planning phase and have you help them with designing the kitchen, because it is always good to do that early in the process. And the different, now tell a little bit about the different quality of the cabinetry y'all carry and all the different brands and options you offer.
Well, our cabinetry is top of the line. All of our boxes are wooden boxes. Our drawers are all dovetailed. They all come standard with soft closed drawers and doors, which is a wonderful feature, one of my favorites. Yes. And then the finish is, of course, a very durable finish that is super easy to clean, which is a big plus.
Yes, it is the huge value of a factory finish versus, no matter how great your painters are, and our painters are amazing, the quality you can get at the factory cannot be achieved anywhere else. And now, while you are the high-end quality, the pricing is in line with the most affordable out there. Yes. Now, so keep in mind, UBuildIt clients pay retail, they get a discount. How does that work?
Yes, we actually offer our UBuilder clients an extra discount if they purchase from us. And again, we're extremely competitive as far as pricing.
You will not only pay wholesale, you will get below wholesale. There are vendors that are buying to list in their stores for the same price or even more than what you will pay. And of course, UBuildIt has no markup of any form at all. So what your cost is what it will be, and the service you get provided, just one of the many wonderful benefits that are provided by UBuildIt and our vendors. Yes. Thank you so much. Is there anything more you want to be able to say about the wonderful company Complete Interiors?
We just love working with customers, and again, I didn't know if I mentioned that I am able to offer a 3D viewing of a kitchen, so we can spin it around, move cabinets around. It makes the process very simple and smooth. It
does. They have a large screen TV, a room set up purely for that job, and take however much time it takes for you to get your home and know what you're having before you ever even consider placing the order, and the pricing and structure is set. Yes. Thank you so much. We are so proud to work with you. Thank you. And we hope that you will visit with them when you build or remodel your home. Better home, better price, happy client, you bet, with UBuildIt.
I would do this again in a heartbeat. Very satisfied.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
More home, less money, happy clients, you bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Hello everybody, Bob Braudrick is back, and I am with the head of our construction here in Oklahoma, Mr. Ron Brown. Ron, would you explain to people just a moment, what is your role within the company?
I'm actually a construction consultant. I'm head of all the consultants here in Oklahoma City UBuildIt office. Also train all the new consultants that come into all the franchises nationwide when they need me to. I actually go out on job sites with my other consultants and just oversee those guys, be sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do, and in the end, have happy clients.
You gotta love a humble person. In other words, he's in charge of construction for UBuildIt nationwide, handling all of our training, and is head of all the construction consultants from the UBuildIt Oklahoma City office, which covers 2/3 of the state. And you oversee here in Oklahoma City alone, what, about 200 jobs a year?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, safe to say you've seen a few things as we kind of go through. Now, you are there to help the clients as well as their individual consultant.
Right, definitely. We actually go out on job sites with them. We basically hold their hand through the whole project. We tell them exactly what to do, from permitting to breaking ground, all the way through the end of their build. If they have any issues, anything that comes up, we explain to them and tell them how to handle that issue as a builder.
Going from there, we're going to take a moment. We want to discuss one of the homes that was just recently finished here, the Lands. Take a moment. You should on the screen have a picture of the main house. Ron, tell us just a little bit about this contemporary home.
Yeah, this is one of my actually favorite projects that I've done. This was the Land Residence. We actually, I believe it was in Moore, Oklahoma, in Old Stonebridge edition. Super nice prestige neighborhood in Moore, Oklahoma. This is kind of a unique project, a contemporary style home, 2-story, has open living and with entertainment areas, a lot of custom finishes and materials in it that you don't see in your traditional home. Has a beautiful pool and hot tub in the back that's custom built, a lot of stonework in the back, beautiful custom cabinetry throughout the house, high-end woodwork, high ceilings. Actually has a little bit of an industrial look in the heating and air in one part of the home. Chris was a heating and air contractor, commercial heating and air, and did a lot of the work himself on the home. A lot of real unique stuff on the home. That's just
Now, what was the size of the house?
It was, I believe it was 4,050, somewhere in that neighborhood, 4,080, somewhere in the area.
Cost to build?
Cost to build, I think it took us, I believe it was $325,000 actually to build the home.
And now, was that including land, or was the land additional?
The land, we had $43,500, I believe, in land on that, was additional.
So the total net cost is about $368,000.
Right.
And what the home appraised for?
I don't remember exactly how much equity that they had in the house, but it seems like the customer saved approximately $60,000 by building the home themselves.
Okay, well, we can figure that out from there. All right, we got to speed up just a minute. I'm being told we're taking too long. I want to talk quickly about a couple features in the home. And this next picture, we have an eyebrow. Talk a little bit about that in construction. What's involved with that, and what's unique about that feature?
Again, that is that's the front porch, actually the cover over the front porch. Chris, he actually built that himself. Actually welded up, bent the steel. It has actually a smoked plexiglass cover over the top of it that he actually had cut and installed himself.
One of the really cool things about UBuildIt is you have the authority, ability, power to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. At the same time, you don't have to do anything. You can do as little or as much as you wish. Okay, jumping quickly, this kitchen, that looks like a $100,000 kitchen in a $300,000 house. What all are we looking at here? How were they able to achieve all of this for that price?
A beautiful kitchen again, like you said. They actually we give them options. We showed them lower grade kitchens, we showed them medium grade kitchens, high end kitchens, and they shopped. They did their homework. They went online. They were thrifty, and they actually got the most value for their money.
And because UBuildIt doesn't make any, we have no builder markup, we have no rebates, we have no kickbacks. You do not have to buy from our suppliers. So a client that wants to, that has the opportunity, that has the ability to continue to hunt, search, to mix and match, to get the best value from our vendors, from bargains online, wherever they go, they're able to have a $100,000 kitchen and a $300,000 house. Jumping on to next. Now this is a unique feature. feature. What are we looking at right here?
This is actually it's a stone wall that they've created, and in the middle of it has some tile work, a lot of tile work right there. The bottom part of what you're seeing is actually a ribbon fireplace. Flip the switch, instant flames, you know. Beautiful fireplace. And then above that is actually a big screen TV.
Which great little, just a neat feature. Our clients design their own homes from scratch. What a great way to be able to fit it in. Exactly. Now, next, you had mentioned earlier the pool. How hard was it for a client to be able to integrate? Because this is a U backyard. It is integrated in the courtyard. How was it able to get that in and still handle the drainage and not do any damage to the footings and actually help to strengthen the house versus weaken?
Exactly. Yeah, we had to be real careful when they actually went in and dug the pool as far as digging the hole in the deal. We still had to achieve and maintain the slope away from the house as away from the apron on the pool, so we ended up using trough drains all the way around the pool to make sure everything flowed and drained, and then it was actually piped and drained out at the outside of the perimeter of the home.
These types of things are some of the very important parts your consultant's job is to guide you through. You wouldn't believe how important handling surface water is to the continued longevity of your home. How often people are buying piers thinking that it was something other than just a groundwater issue. Our job is to help you know these things that our incredible experience has enabled us to be able to have and to understand and to foresee. Okay, next, because we've got to go through this pretty quickly. 6, 7, 8. These are a couple photos popping up. Discuss the bathroom. How we're able to achieve this level of glass tile work, these kind of features and design, a freestanding tub of this fashion, again, in a home this affordably built.
Exactly. Again, Mrs. Land was really involved in the designing of this. You know, she did her homework. She listened to what we said. She kept everything, looking ahead and just had everything organized. She was able to, to buy the high-end stuff at affordable prices by shopping around, spending time online, just doing her homework and actually, I believe she had a lot of photographs, a lot of pictures, a lot of things that she's seen that she actually loved, and she knew what she wanted. And we were able to help her achieve her dreams.
As I say to people all the time, one of the beauties about UBuildIt, one of the things that makes it so unique, so incredible, and not just our clients, but is planning. The level to which we plan, the commitment we have to it. My favorite line I love to use is, if you love planning, if you love to know things out, if you are a natural God-given engineer, I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your paradise. You died and went to heaven. I am your guy, and I love it. And if you're not, if you hate to plan, if you think planning's for crazy people and they don't know why they send instruction manuals with things, I am the answer to your prayers, because I'm going to teach you to love planning, because that is what we do and that is how we do it. Ron, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Hope that this is helpful to everyone. Want to remodel your home or business but don't know who to trust? Then you remodel it. With 8 straight years of commendations, remodel jobs from $10,000 to $1.5 million, UBuildIt is the company to trust. Visit UBuildIt.com.
UBuildIt was a perfect option for us. We saved almost 25% and got the exact home we wanted.
UBuildIt's experts were there to help us every step of the way. There were some bumps in the road, but UBuildIt made navigating easy.
Visit UBuildIt.com. And we're back. I want to thank y'all, and I apologize. We're going to have a pretty quick remodel segment. We had so much wonderful information to cover on the new home and the lands, and the blessing of having Ron here to be able to answer some questions for us. We ran a little bit long, but I have a wonderful little remodel I'm very proud of. It was the Ramsfield's beautiful, fabulous clients, and just a nice medium addition. The details of the little 2-story job will be on the screen so you can see those and know what's happening. But I want to try to go through a series of 10 photos just briefly and let you see a great remodel job as we go through very quickly. Now, in this very first photo that you can see is the Bobcat coming in, cutting the dirt, getting set to be able to tie into the foundation. Obviously, the most important part on a remodel when you're doing an add-on is proper proper tightening in the foundation to ensure that it holds, and also that you strengthen the old home rather than weaken it. It's a very important process, and we are very adamant about how that is handled. In the second, you can see that work has been done. We have had it scraped, the footing dug, and it has been poured, and the slab is set. As we go into our third photo, we see the framing is beginning, and the fourth, we have started to cut in the roof, and you can see what a clean and beautiful job this little remodel is. As we go inside, this is just an example. We've now got it tied in, but notice how we're still living in the home, and everything is just such a beautiful little flow of construction. Now we're going to skip straight over because I've got to hurry up and show you the finished product. I want you to notice on these next few photos of the interior, the living room, as we're going over, you cannot tell this was an add-on. There is none of that interior of that's a weird cut, that's a weird angle. Notice how beautifully it all looks as original home. As we go to the exterior photos, can you see, I mean, you cannot look at this home and know that this was an add-on. And that is one of the most difficult and most important parts. Nothing worse than making it look like you took a Twix bar and a Hershey bar and crammed them together. We want your home to be perfect. We want your remodel and add-on to be not just the home as it has been, but the home as it can be, and to look like it has always been that magnificent, perfect element. So please, whether you're wanting to upgrade your kitchen and bath, where you wanted to just gut the interior, whether you want to tear the house down from scratch, you want to tear off the roof and add a second floor, remodels of any sort, I promise you, we are your highest quality and dramatically lowest cost option. So please contact UBuildIt today. Why UBuildIt?
No one else could get us the kitchen we wanted for the price even close to what we could afford. UBuildIt saved us over 60%.
We added over 900 square feet to our home with no money out of our pocket and still saved over 30%.
UBuildIt.com. UBuildIt clients say it best.
I'm James McSpadden, this is my wife Joanna. I'm a fan of the system. It gave us the freedom to do the project ourselves, but we still had the UBuildIt safety net to be sure everything was done right. We love UBuildIt.
Thank you so much for joining us in the UBuildIt, You Remodel It show. We hope you've learned something, and we hope we hear from you. Again, you can call us anytime at 405-715-9000, or please go to UBuildIt.com. Quality, price, service, and happy clients.
We are David and Sheree Mulliken.
We were thankful that we had someone with a ton of experience and wisdom who could offer that wisdom to us along the building process.
We love UBuildIt!
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Whether building a new home or remodeling, higher quality, lower cost, UBuildIt is the best value. UBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands, you build it. Your home's in your hands, you build it. UBuildIt's the place to go to build your home with people who know. Outstanding service, remodeling too. Your home's in your hands, you build it. Plumbers to roofers and cabinets too. We find the best people and value for you.